everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are decorating in my bedroom, and then I'm also showing you my daughter's decorations as well. As you can see, we're starting out with a little bit of a mess. We got these dressers from Trajan's grandparents. They gave them to us and I actually painted them, redid them a little bit. I am going to have to touch up a few little spots that ended up getting just dinged as we were bringing them in because the area is really small, but I wanted to go ahead and get these put in. I had my brother-in-law help Trajan bring these in because they were really heavy, so I'm just getting everything put away. I had all of the clothes out. We brought the old dresser downstairs, so we'll just probably use that for storage, maybe toy storage. I'm not exactly sure yet. We didn't want to get rid of it because it is a really good solid dresser. So I did take off the sheets earlier this day, and I was going to try and decorate on this day, but the day just got away from me, so I went ahead and just put the Christmas sheets on tonight because I didn't have the other sheets clean. Put those on, got the bed made. We were trying to get Wacy down for bed at this point, so we were just trying to quickly get things good to go, and so we got like the drawers put in. I had to put like all of the handles on. Actually, I didn't end up doing it. Trajan did because I was struggling with it. So he got all of that put on, and then we needed to make sure that the mirror was secured to the wall. So we got all of that taken care of that night. Got that good to go, so that way then the next day I could just go ahead and start decorating. So you're going to see me kind of get the sheets on. I'm going to talk about the plan for getting this room decorated, and then we're going to get right on into it. But thank you guys all so much for being here. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you love decorating, mom motivation, cleaning motivation, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future posts. And let's get into today's decorating video.
And my love I can't guarantee. So please, Santa, bring back my love tonight. Oh, 'cause his love is...
So, last night was chaos, just trying to get the room put together enough to get Wacy down for bed since it was later. So, today we're not going to focus on the organization. We're going to just focus on decorating. I'm probably honestly just going to move this into Waverly's room or something like that while I'm decorating. That's going to be a whole other thing, but I really want to get the decorating done because that was just like my main focus. But you can see where I'm going to have to touch things up, and I thought this was going to be covered, but it's not. So when I touch that up, I am going to go ahead and just fix that too. Not too many touch-ups. I will have to touch up. You can't really see, but right there. This dresser I think was good. Eventually we will get new nightstands. Not today or anytime soon. That'll be like a next year thing. Probably once we get Wacy out of here. We're thinking like January we'll probably start that process. But for like right now, we're going to leave him in here and get him good and going to sleep well. But we did get this to the wall last night. Trajan did drill these holes, but then realized that his screws that he had weren't long enough, so he did it a different way. So I'm going to get some putty, not today when I do the touch-ups for here, and I'm going to just putty that and then paint it, and you won't even tell. And who knows, we might end up also putting screws there too. We just definitely did not want this to fall, and for now we just have this sitting here, and it probably will honestly sit here until we move Wacy out of here, and then we will hang it. I just don't really want to hang it with him right on top of it, especially because the only cord is like right by him, and so it would have to dangle weird. So definitely not going to do that. The one cord there is already scary enough for our internet and stuff. But let's go ahead, get to decorating. I think we're going to start with making the bed, getting that all put together since we got the sheets put on yesterday. And then we're going to get that made up, get that done, and then we will move on into putting up the tree. We're going to see if it'll fit in this corner. We might, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I think I'm going to try to get it to fit in this corner. I think with like all that stuff gone, we should be able to. if this is your first time watching one of my decorating videos, or like your first year watching my Christmas decorating videos, you know that last year was the first year that I ever really decorated for Christmas in here, and I really just added like a Christmas tree, but we did it neutral. And this year I wanted to add red. When I found these sheets, I was like, these are so cute, and I've been wanting some Christmas sheets, so I decided to add the red this year, and I went more just red in my living room tree. So I did the red and white stripes in the bedroom, and I do love the way it looks. It definitely is a little busy, so I actually might just go with the red next year. We're gonna kind of see, but for this year I really love the way that it turned out. And for all of the new pieces that I do have a decor haul that I posted that shows just kind of where I got all of my decor this year. But now we're going to go ahead. I moved the lamp, and we are going to add the Christmas tree here. I had a little bit of an issue with the Christmas tree. I ended up hitting my head on the tree stand. It was like a whole thing. So you'll see I put the tree up, I start fluffing it, and I'm like, it's going to fall down. I hadn't tightened all the way. So we had to redo that, get it all fixed. We got it worked out, so it's all good, but definitely would make sure that your tree is good and stable before you start fluffing it. I will also say this is the first Christmas tree that we ever got, and we just got it from Walmart. And after having my other Christmas tree, you can definitely see that this is definitely a lower quality tree. And so I'm thinking here, maybe in the next year two, we'll get a different Christmas tree for our bedroom that's just a little bit better, maybe a little bit taller, things like that. But I really just love having that Christmas tree in here this year. And then maybe this tree will go downstairs, because the downstairs is going to be turning into a playroom in the next like month or two. So really excited about that. But here's where the whole thing happened, where I had to take the tree down, and then here in just a minute you're gonna see me like rub my head, and that's when I ended up, yep, right here, hit my head, and it hurt so bad. I felt like I had a bruise on the side of my face for the longest time because of this, and I just wouldn't recommend you doing that. But we're gonna get this tree fluffed up, and then we're gonna start decorating. And I just used all of the picks, got the ribbon put in, and I really do love the way the tree turned out. It definitely could be a little bit more full, but for now I think that it ended up turning out perfect. And we're just kind of keeping things simple in here. We are going to be really focusing on this room and Waverly and Wasey's room next year. I want to get new end tables for this room. I want to repaint the bed to match the dressers. And then I really just want to get this space decorated. I feel like I'll be able to do that once the crib is out, so I can like fully see how things are going to be. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm really excited to get just Wasey and Waverly's room transformed and just get it decorated cute. We're going to do like half one theme, half another, I think, because Waverly is obsessed with pink and girly and Lainey Wilson. So we're going to do it like kind of cowgirl, I think, themed. So I'm super excited about that. And then Wasey, I don't know yet. We're gonna see. We'll probably just, I don't know, stick to blues and greens or something. Maybe add some cars in there and trucks, things like that. So we're gonna kind of see. But I'm super excited about that. And then transforming the downstairs into a playroom. We're obviously gonna keep some toys upstairs, but the bulk of like the bigger things are going to go downstairs because we just don't have the space upstairs. So I'm super excited about that, but I am now starting to ramble. But we're going to get this Christmas tree all finished, and it looks so good when I'm done.
The Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How would you feel about packing up today? Snowed in somewhere
just putting the last finishing touches on the Christmas tree, and like I said, I just really love the way that it turned out. You're going to see a few afters. And then for the tree skirt, in the old house before we lived in this one, I had a smaller tree, and I just cut some fabric out and use that as a tree skirt. It definitely isn't the perfect tree skirt for this tree, but it's gonna work for now and for what we have. I would have loved to find like a different blanket or even like a different tree skirt, but I really didn't want to spend money in here. I already spent a ton of money this year on my decor, and I got the sheets, so I figured I would just use what I had around the house. That's what I went ahead and did. So here I'm just using some Christmas trees that I did have on the end tables, but the kids, aka Wacy, kept grabbing them, so I went ahead and just put them in here and then added a little Merry Christmas sign to the center. And then on the other dresser, I just added a few other decor pieces that I hadn't used in the rest of the house as well, just keeping it super simple in here, nothing crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and vacuum this space, get it cleaned. I'm going to show you a few afters, and then I'm just going to show you a few afters of how Waverly's room turned out. I was going to film it, but then she was so excited just to decorate that I just wanted to let her decorate her tree the way she wanted it. I helped her do the ribbon, and we just helped her, and it was just so fun to be able to do that. So I'm just so happy that we were able to get all the decorating. I don't think I'm going to do a house tour. I think I had talked about doing one, but I just don't think I'm going to. Maybe I will. We'll kind of just see how it goes, but trying to get my house clean all at once and then trying to film a house tour on top of that with the kids is just so difficult. So unless like the kids just aren't around, I probably won't be able to do that. We will just kind of see. But I'm so happy with how all of my decorating turned out this year. Stay tuned for a whole bedroom decluttering video coming next, because I went through my whole room, organized with all the new dressers decluttered, and there's going to be many more decluttering videos coming soon. But thank you guys all so much for being here and watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I will see you guys all in my very next one. Bye!